Stop scrolling, guys, because what's about to happen tomorrow could reshape global trade, trigger economic shockwaves, and put India directly in Washington's crosshairs. We're talking about tariffs as high as 500%, not on an enemy, but on one of America's biggest partners. And yes, this bill names India explicitly. A new U.S. proposal called the Sanctioning Russia Act of 2025 is gaining real momentum in Washington. It's backed by Donald Trump, led by Lindsey and designed to punish countries that continue buying Russian oil. The stated goal: crush Russia's revenue stream. But the method: weaponized tariffs aimed not just at Moscow, but at any country that does business with Russia. And right now, India is front and center. So guys, we have been hearing something is going to happen, right? Something is happening. So we know that tomorrow the U.S. Supreme Court could unlock a weapon that changes global trade overnight. A bill backed by Trump and Graham threatens 500% tariffs, and it names India directly. If you want to understand what's about to happen, who gets hit, and why this decision could shake the global economy, stay tuned for the next 6 minutes, because this ruling could change everything. So guys, we're telling you, things are heating up. Are we looking at the Cold War? Are we going back to certain things that used to happen with Russia and the United States? Because it is big. Under this bill, any country that purchases Russian oil could face tariffs of up to 500% on export to the United States. 500%. That's not a trade adjustment, that's economic suffocation. Unlike traditional sanctions, this proposal doesn't stop at Russia. It targets third-party buyers, even long-standing U.S. partners. India, which imports large volumes of discounted Russian crude to fuel its economy, is specifically named in the bill. That makes this threat direct and immediate. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. Trump's tariff powers are already under intense legal fire. Right now, over 1,000 lawsuits are challenging the legality of U.S. tariff authority, arguing that presidents have overstepped constitutional limits. These cases claim that massive tariffs were imposed without proper congressional approval. And now, those legal challenges have climbed all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is expected to issue a ruling as soon as tomorrow. If the court upholds Trump-era tariff powers, this bill becomes a loaded weapon, ready to be fired at India, China, and any country buying Russian energy. But if the court strikes these powers down, the fallout is enormous. The U.S. government could be forced to refund billions of dollars already collected through disputed tariffs. Congress could lose its fastest and most aggressive economic pressure tool, and future sanctions would require far more political consensus, slowing everything down. Either way, this decision won't stay inside U.S. borders. It won't. India now faces an impossible balancing act: affordable energy for its population versus potential economic warfare from Washington, and the rest of the world is watching closely, because if tariffs become the new global punishment tool, no major economy is immune. Alliances shift, supply chains fracture, inflation spikes, and global trade becomes a battlefield. This is not just another headline. This is a turning point. Follow Status Check for real-time updates as the Supreme Court decision drops. Share this video so others understand what's at stake. And comment below, should the US use tariffs this aggressively, even against allies? Tomorrow's ruling could change everything. Status Check, stay informed.